My name's Shana Williams. I own Cecile Boutique and we are in Newark, Delaware. Cecile Boutique sells everything a young girl could need for a prom, or a pageant, or a special occasion like going to homecoming or something like that. We also have an arm of our business called Harmony Rain, which is named after one of my children. And there we sell like more affordable college day party looks. Black history to me isn't just like the people that we like know about, like Harriet Tubman and Oprah Winfrey and people like that really do inspire me and make me want to do more and be better. It's about people that are like unsung heroes, people that we're not going to hear about because they're not talked about like in the mainstream, and even people in your own family like that may have inspired you. So I think Black History Month is just really important to highlight those people. I live by a saying that like if I've seen farther than others, it's because I was standing on the shoulders of giants. And those giants may not be people that you know about, they may be people who just directly impacted me and helping me to become the person I am today. Something I've always wanted to do since I was a very little girl. I grew up in Virginia, and pageants and gowns and things like that, it's just something different down in the South. And I always knew it was something I wanted to do and something that I would like talk to my mother about and plan for and talk about, and it's going to be called this and we're going to do that and things like that. So but it's just something I didn't do. When you have a dream, it's in your mind, it's in your heart, but you just don't have the opportunity to do it. So in 2016, my mother passed away from cancer, and her name was Cecilia. And so when she died, I did come into a little bit of money that gave me an opportunity to either pay off all of my bills and be completely debt-free and have a bunch of money in the bank for my children to go to college, or I could just pursue a passion that she and I talked about for many, many years. And that's why we're here today. Definitely. I think that just being a woman in general and just starting a new business, you're going to have a lot of obstacles. Funding was something that wasn't afforded to me. Like I couldn't go into a bank and get any kind of small business loan or anything like that. So I needed to come up with that capital up front on my own. So that was something that was a challenge, but at the end of the day, it all worked out for the best. And I just feel really accomplished that I was able to do it on my own. The pandemic, obviously that presented more challenges. And while there were a lot of grants and things that were available specifically to African Americans, they were very competitive to get those grants. So I wasn't able to get any grants, but thank goodness that the government did step in, and I got the traditional SBA, PPP, EIDL, all of those things that everyone got and was able to continue on. But yeah, I would say funding my business has been the most challenging part. In my industry specifically, I wasn't able to find a lot of mentors that looked like me, so just going to our industry events, I've only seen less than 5 stores that are owned and operated by Black women that do what I do in the entire country. Of course, I connected with them all, but being able to find a mentor has been a little bit challenging because I'm in a very specific business. I would tell them that, number one, you're never going to be happy if you're not following your passion. So you can make a ton of money. You can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, but you'll be more happy making $25,000 following your passion. You'll work harder and you'll put more of yourself into it. So I would tell them to take the money out of it, because when you're doing something that you love, the money's gonna come. It might take a little bit of time. It might take 5 years, but it's going to come. So I would also tell them to do it while they're young. I started this If You Can. I did start this business when I had 2 children. At the time, and it was responsible for a lot of household expenses. So I had to work in medical devices and work this business for the first 4.5 years of its existence, and that was challenging. So if I could do it again, I would have just slept on my parents like in their basement or something like that and saved every dollar that I could, because I had the opportunity to do that, but I was chasing a dollar and not chasing my passion.